Stigmatized properties. It may sound kooky, but stigmatized properties are another common application of a discount factor. These properties are very difficult appraisal assignments because the appraiser must estimate an intangible, specifically the value lost due to the stigma. There are many types of events that can create a stigma on a property. A property that is the scene of a crime, especially one of a particularly heinous nature, often becomes stigmatized. Many buyers will simply not purchase a property of this type. Other, more hard-boiled types may be willing to purchase the property, but only at a discount. Other examples of a stigma include a home that was the scene of a suicide, a home that was known to be a crack house, a home that is thought to be haunted, a home that was the subject of litigation due to construction defect or environmental hazard, and a home that has been repaired after being damaged by fire, flood, or landslide could indeed be subject to a stigma. An appraiser may readily know a factor causing a stigma when he or she is engaged to appraise a property. For example, a murder-suicide will be the lead story on a television newscast and will be a front-page story in the local papers. Usually, news accounts will include photos and/or video footage of the home as part of the coverage, making the stigma more notorious and widespread. However, other types of stigmas are confined to the local whispers of hearsay. For example, a haunted house may not be apparent to anyone outside the immediate neighborhood. In these situations, the property is never subject to any media coverage. Instead, knowledge of the unusual phenomena occurring in the home is limited to those who are privy to local rumor and gossip. The difficulty in appraising stigmatized properties is in quantifying the loss in value due to the stigma. This is complicated by a number of factors. What was the event that occurred in the property? How widespread is the knowledge? How will the market react? And if there is a stigma, how long will it last? Stigma loss can vary significantly from market to market. In a small town, a home that was the scene of a grisly murder may be significantly stigmatized for 10 or 15 years, or even longer. But in a large city, the stigma attached to a property that was the scene of an equally heinous crime may be much less drastic, and may last for only a few short years. Furthermore, market reaction to the stigma may be affected by the supply and demand characteristics of the local market. In a market where demand significantly outstrips supply, a buyer may purchase a crime scene property without any discount at all. On the other hand, in a slow market with an oversupply of homes, a stigmatized property may need to be deeply discounted in order to make it saleable. Typically, it is difficult to find data from which to extract a discount factor, and going back in time is often preferable to extracting the adjustment from another market, as the other market may not reflect the actions of participants in the subject's market. If you're looking for more great information like this, or need hours to maintain your license, go to McKissock.com/appraisal and see what's new.